It is done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts.
I'm so sorry.
Lest I forget.
I'm sorry. Auracite?
White auracite, newly forged for thy use.
Why?
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
Are you saying we're gonna see some Ascians? What?
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
You're so smart. Thirstbringers. What up,
May I
Miniphilia?
come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
That's so cute! Oh my god.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
I love it so much.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
What?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Nu Mou some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Amaro, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
What? Oh shit! We haven't echoed in a while. Alright, alright, alright.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life.
It's music.
I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair!
Poor
I
Thancred.
cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
He's been so upset about Minfilia ever since A Realm Report. Which is fair.
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me.
Oh.
There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Oh, Thancred, I'm sorry, buddy.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
She's so cute.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Will Thancred ever be happy again? This is beautiful! How is this more beautiful than the place we're already in? Let's go. I, my lady, by circumstances most tragic, the light warden of this land, is our king and ruler Titania. What? It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, Dohn Mheg. In your tongue, it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Fight your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Oh! Sad! I'm so depressed! I'm so sad because I so badly want to run with Ryanje, and I can't because I'm a healer. This is beautiful! What? I'm so emotional. The music in this game is so good. I love this game so much. I know that this isn't necessarily raids and stuff, but some— oh my god! And I was singing about Lady Butterfly. Oh, Lake Lord You are classy! This thing looks like you would be friends with Hildebrand, actually. I'm turning the music up. I'm sorry if it ends up being too loud for you guys. I'm gonna ignore my tears. It's just because I'm vibing to this music so hard. Okay, that timing was so perfect! Oh my god! Can you fall? Can you fall off? I'm guessing so. Oh, well, I was just running. Probably shouldn't have been doing that. Ah! This is awful. Ah! Too close to the edge. Ah! What? Oh no, he's a little froggy! Better as sooner than late. That was so beautiful. It really, like, how does it get better? I don't. I can't stop crying. Why is Brie crying? Just because the music was so good, and that was so good, and this game just makes me emotional. I'm just a dumb emotional lady.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
Wait, this is who we just fought, right?
We have satisfied thy demands. Will thou now satisfy ours?
Of course.
I can't stop crying. This is silly and I can't stop crying.
There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes. But you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
What?
More! I want to see more of her! why don't we just make her one of us?
Please don't do that.
You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
Sir, I'm very important.
Wake up, damn you!
Ardbert, what?
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Kojin blessing.
The first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them.
Okay, so we have the Fae, who are souls of the children.
Your friends are safely back
and then
on
this is
dry
souls
land,
of the
if you're
drowned.
wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Interesting. I'm gonna open this. They drown people to turn them into. Oh my. Oh, so that's why they said one. Oh, okay.
Down there.
Okay.
Seen better days.
I understand now. Thank you.
They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people.
What about my
It always
friends?
froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who
Ardbert is so sad, and I feel so sad for him because he can do nothing his like all the time, but just like think about.
What was it for?
Ugh, I feel so sad for him.
I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get distracted. I'm sorry. What was that all about? Oh good, they're all there. And when I say all, I literally mean that I can see Urianger. I think, yep, oh thank God. Just kidding, I care about everybody else, I'm just kidding, but... God, you are just a picture of perfection. I feel like this second one is so passive-aggressive. God knows I would have had to do it anyways. The path that leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Past your dwellings. You're so cute. Look at this fucking camera angle! For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not, but that we shall prevail. Hi. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? The fairies hate us. Sorry, I like looking at their faces. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Oh, thanks, Thancred. Thank you. In other good news, the Nu Mou village lies just here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Wow, the fucking attitude on him right now. This is beautiful. Stop. Every area just gets prettier and prettier. How? I thought we'd peaked. What are you? Oh my god! Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear! Cute! Well, if you think me a bad Nu Mou, then a bad Nu Mou I will be. Oh yes, I'll make a fine mess of everything you're wearing. Rip it to shreds! Wait, there are 2 legs here. You mustn't tease us fairies so. In my agitation, I could have done much worse than simply snap at you. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and... I should go and report back. You should not be intimidated of me. I am a tiny potato with fox ears on. Raising her in the Scion lifestyle. I can't believe we're... Fungomancer. That's pretty cool. Is it a jumping puzzle? I would kind of like to try. Ah! Oh, fuck. Okay. Not first person, but let's, like, zoom in a little. We're done.
I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
He is rather broody.
Nothing I can offer but my presence, though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
What the f... What?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nu Mou. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Will you, though? No, don't let her go off by herself! Do not... I don't think we should be letting her go off by herself. I think that's a really bad idea. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Will you fucking back up a little? Are you okay? An enormous amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto. Ardbert? What? What is... What? Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Oh, I gotta pet it. My bad. Cute! Ah, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro are bred to be fond of men. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow. As my brothers and sisters will readily attest, that's so sad! While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, then I will accept that it is gone forever. I will do anything for you. Huh? Oh, I beg your pardon. I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I find I can barely stay awake. Cute! I was so happy I thought my master would be happy too. But when I spoke to him, he looked as if he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day, I've been wandering the land by myself. I'd heard of Nu Mheg and thought it would be nice to see it. But it seems the idea wasn't my own at all. That is so sad. Oh, is it... What the fuck? I've looked over here 6 times. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? I found it, buddy. You're gonna be so happy.
My medallion! You found it!
Voice acted, Seto. Oh my god.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul.
Is it our buddy?
He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories.
Oh, you're so
This
cute.
medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace.
A necklace?
His partner in crime.
Wholesome.
I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride.
With pride?
I was so happy.
Oh my god. You're the cutest thing ever. Was it Ardbert?
His name was
Oh,
Ardbert.
so cute. That's gonna make
He was
Ardbert
my
so happy.
Ardbert, thou sayest.
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help.
Oh, this is so sad.
The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
He knows.
You remind me of him. Your kindness.
Oh, I love you.
When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters.
Oh.
That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk.
Aww.
Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
The Amaro are also good and cute. Like, who gave them the right to be that cute?
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Nu Mheg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him.
I can't
which is
remember
no
his
fun
name,
at
but
all.
the
And
one
now
guy
we're
that we
getting
fought.
closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible.
So what you're saying is we gotta hurry so we can
If
go
we are
beat
to
its
prevail,
ass.
we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Oriange, I don't want you to leave
Should we
me.
succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Minfilia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
Thancred?
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Well, I'm gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a trial, so you know I'll have some adventure buddies. I'm so excited! I feel like we haven't got to do a trial in so long. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fae folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Aww. Hey, should we minimum item level? Ooh. It got so good! Oh my god, this fight is so cinematic! Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this scene. Holy crap, I forgot what was about to happen. I'm so excited. I don't think I could have used Rapture in here though. I think Rapture is 76. Everybody is shitting themselves right now. Oh my god, look, I can't accidentally... Oh, so good.
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
Wait, what? No, not...
However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us. Never again to live as men do.
Yeah, I can't do that.
My adorable sapling. My precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see. To sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Wait. No way! What? Cool!
Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Oh my god, that's so good!
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
How dare him!
Well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
We should probably intervene. It's time to intervene.
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
She's not an item.
I won't return to Nu Mou. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself.
You're unseemly.
Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Oh. So close, Alice. Ryanje, what are you doing? Why didn't you, like, throw a card or something?
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky!
She's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
Yes.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
What's happening?
What are you guys doing?
Water? That wasn't there before.
That's what you guys get for being on the wrong side.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
So good.
We must retreat.
You're goddamn right. Back away.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
This music! This is so pretty. Aww.
Well, it's a good thing Feya all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feya-Ul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it.
Aww. Hey, look at it. It's
That's something you must remember about us Fae folk.
Look at
Though
how
our
pretty they're
existence may be
glowing.
eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. to give as much as is received. Such is the way of Emet-Selch. By this law, we shall lend you our strength, in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
Yay! I'm still gonna help. Right. Aww. I'm just gonna say that.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Aww.
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Good. Good. It's so pretty at night. Look at it. It's just like... Ah. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? We've never met him. Like, I've met him, but like...
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
I just started.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page.
Oh,
By rights, its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity... I am Emet-Selch.
I knew it!
Ascian.
Oh my god!
Gaia spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
You really think that's...
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply... infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Sir, I just booted up the game.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink.
Sir, I have on cat ears and I'm gonna kick your ass.
And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
God, he's so mad. He was so calm when he was talking to Varus, and now he's like so mad.
To live in
Fox ears, my bad.
Vorthri's rule. All the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
That's what I do.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
I love these characters so much.
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what Lahabred did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Spoilers, it didn't end well for him.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Okay, I did not see that happening.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content.
You're not, though.
But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for.
I don't know about this.
When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised.
I kind of love him, though.
Discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Okay, but how can we Yes! Finally! Why didn't...
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright.
I love you so much, Urianger.
If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Excuse me, what is happening? What? What?